Hi, it's Neal from Found in Dorchester. We're just a couple miles away from the restaurant, just out foraging for the winter chanterelle tart. So we're going to forage some winter chanterelles and some hedgehog mushrooms. So I've only foraged for the last 5 years. In Switzerland, when we worked out there, all the chefs used to go out picking ceps, and it kind of interests me, but I never did it with them. So when I came back, I kind of put it on my mission that I would start foraging and I would teach myself how to do it. So we're just about at the spot now. They're incredibly hard to see, but once you bend down, you should see the orange stem of the winter chanterelle. And you just pick them, they just come off quite clean. There's not too much dirt on them, it's just trying to find them. Foraging is pretty much essential to what we do, to be honest. I believe that we should live off the land as much as we possibly can, and obviously buy local as much as we can as well. And also I think doing this foraging is quite good for your mental health and stuff like that, so that's why we do it. So we just found some hedgehog mushrooms here. They tend to grow in long lines. They grow in like mixed woodland forests, so anywhere from pine to beech to birch. See, they've got their little tooths. Obviously that's where they get their hedgehog name from. They're quite a nice mushroom to pick because they're never affected by worms or anything like that. We use it in the mushroom duxelle because it gives it quite a meaty texture. Now we're just about to go back to the kitchen, which is a couple of miles away. Going to go make the pickled chanterelle tart. We've just got back from foraging, so today we are going to do 2 dishes, one which showcases the mushrooms that we've just foraged, and then the other which showcases the local suppliers. So we're going to have a mackerel from West Country Catch in Weymouth, and then edible acre tomatoes. So first step of the mushroom tart is to make the blue cheese espuma. So we're going to use some lovely Dorset blue vinny. So now the cream is nearly simmering. Blue cheese in. Whisk it in until it's fully incorporated. Gelatine is going to help the espuma when it's cooled down. So we're going to put the gelatine in now. Cool it right down enough until it's fridge cold, and then add it into our canister. So we've just strained off the espuma now, just to get any last lumps of the blue cheese so it doesn't get stuck in the canister when we're pressing the gum. So the reason we do small plates at Found is because I believe in terms of enjoying meals, I think sharing is what it's about. And also you get to try a lot more of our food instead of just trying one course of each starter, main and dessert. So first of all, we're going to start by brushing all 6 pieces, and then afterwards we're going to brush 2 of them with egg white. So we spray the bottom layer. So now we're just putting them in the molds. So we're going to press them down into the molds, and then we're going to put the other pastry case on top so it stays in the right place and creates the thinnest pastry possible. So we're going to put these in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes on 190 degrees. Young winter chanterelles that we foraged earlier today. Normally we would use normal chanterelles, but they're currently playing hard to get. So we're using winter chanterelles instead. We're just gonna cold pickle them with equal sugar, vinegar and water pickle, and then add a few aromats. So we're just gonna bring this up to the boil and then cool it straight back down. And then we're gonna pour that over the mushrooms. Do a cold pickle so it doesn't cook the mushrooms, as they will cook very quickly. Just gonna pour it over the mushrooms, and whilst we cook out the duxelle, these will be steeping and getting a nice pickle flavour. So now we're going to make the wild mushroom duxelle. So it's going to be a few hedgehog mushrooms, paille de mouton, and some ceps, and then some dried ceps to give it a real earthy flavour. First we're going to start off by sweating our shallots and garlic, then add our wild mushrooms and our herbs, and then lastly our dried ceps which we've steeped in water. Bring that down, emulsify some more butter into it, and then just blitz it up in the food processor. So firstly, we're going to put a little bit of mushroom duxelle on the plate just to stick the tart case down. Once the tart case is stuck down, we're going to fill the tart case up to the side with the mushroom duxelle. And then around the side of the tart case, we're going to add the winter chanterelles, alternately with the apricots. Once we've done that, we're going to spuma the blue cheese spuma on top, add some chives, and then add wild garlic capers to garnish. There we have pickled chanterelle tart with blue cheese spuma and apricots. Our mackerel comes from West Country Catch in Weymouth. They come off the local boats on the coast. We're just going to fillet it and then pin bone it and then cure it for 45 minutes at first. We're going to cure the mackerel in sugar, salt and orange zest. The orange zest purely because sea buckthorn is what I would describe as a flavour of half orange and half passion fruit. Sea buckthorn we foraged this morning. We've just got all of the berries off of it and then juiced it. That's going to go into our dish, into our sauce later on. So we are going to put 3/4 of the salt on the bottom and then lay the mackerel flesh side down and then put the rest of the salt, compact it in. We'll leave that for 45 minutes. So we're just going to scrape the salt off into ice cold water, wash it off, and then just put it to dry whilst we prepare the rest of it. So now we're going to make the buttermilk sauce. So we have some Dorset buttermilk, some lemons, and then just some seasoning. And then when we come to serve, we're going to split that with sea buckthorn and a green oil as well. So just quartering these up, putting them in a bowl. I'm just going to cover them with rapeseed oil, a little bit of salt, just dusting it with a little bit of icing sugar now, just to help them char up. And so now we're just going to blowtorch them. Right, so now we're going to split the sauce. So buttermilk, sea buckthorn and a green oil of your choice. We're just going to add the ingredients in, but not fully incorporate it, just so it gives it that nice whirlpool effect. So that's all the components of the dish now done, and it's time to plate. We're going to arrange the mackerel pieces just randomly around the plate, arrange the tomatoes, and then green basil to garnish, and we'll sauce tableside. So the title of the dish is cured mackerel with torched heirloom tomatoes, buttermilk and sea buckthorn. And that's it for today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Staff Canteen and click here for more videos.